We will continue in lectures that are oriented to business, to entrepreneurship. So this is no ICT oriented lecture. Not directly, but you will see it is important for us to know about this topic. I mentioned in my introduction that we have some goals in the project, and main goal of our project is to enforce ICT students teams to deal with economic, societal and environmental challenges. So I think it is very, very important to be interdisciplinary. I think students that participate in our project and teachers that are participating, you are not just programmers or computer science oriented. And you decided to take part in our project because you think more broadly, and it is and it will be your advantage for the future. So in our project, beside the ICT trends and news in the ICT and application of ICT in business, we will follow these 3 documents. I will prepare a recorded lecture about the United Nations document, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. And now I will speak about smart specialization strategies as they are defined in the European Union for European countries. Our teams in the project, they prepared a business plan based on entrepreneurial study. And in future, if somebody will decide to start own business, I think it is very important to know, of course, what are demands of the market, but when you will look for some financial support to start your startup or your new company, it is important to know where can I get some support, some money. And for example, to know about smart specialization of country or region where I live, it could be very helpful, because if you know this smart specialization strategy, you can adapt your business plan to this smart specialization strategy, and probably you can apply for support from European funds. So what is it? What does it mean, a smart specialization? You can find a lot of documents on internet about this. So just some basic definitions. Smart specialization is an innovative approach that aims to boost growth and jobs in Europe by enabling each region to identify and develop its own competitive advantages. I prepared a list of specialization of countries and regions. So I will show it in next slides. And the next definition, or very important sentence, through the smart specialization, its partnership and bottom-up approach, it brings together local authorities, academia, business spheres, and the civil society, working for the implementation on long-term growth strategies supported by EU funds. So smart specialization documents, they are prepared in cooperation of several institutions. In some cases, it is the government of the country. In some countries, regional governments, they prepare own strategies in cooperation with academia, so with universities, for example, with business sphere and civil society. I can remember that in our region, Northwest Slovakia, it was prepared about 5 years ago, and really my colleagues from faculty, they participated on the preparation of this document. So if you are more interested in, you can click later to the link that you can see in the bottom as a source. Often you can see some acronyms like S3 or RIS3. So S3 are 3 words: smart, specialized, and strategic. In our case, smart means that we need to identify the region's own strengths and comparative assets. Specialized, it means we need to prioritize research and innovation investment in competitive area. And the last word, strategic, we need to define a shared vision for regional innovation. So when you put S3 and name of country or region to the Google, you will find some documents about this. And RIS3, it is another important acronym. It means Research and Innovation Smart Specialization Strategy. These strategies, they are not developed in Brussels. They are developed by country or region. And to coordinate these activities, in 2011, Smart Specialization Platform was created. So another acronym, S3P. And European Commission provides advice to regional and national authorities on how to develop, implement their smart specialization strategies via this mechanism, via Smart Specialization Platform. This platform facilitates mutual learning, data gathering, analysis, and networking opportunities for around 170 European regions and 18 national governments. Regions join forces and pool resources on the basis of matching smart specialization priorities in high valued added sectors. Here you can see the last numbers of participants in this platform. So 19 European Union countries are registered in, and 7 non-European Union countries are registered in. And you can see near 180 regions from European Union are registered, and beside this, about 30 non-European Union regions are involved. I prepared a link where you can find the list of the countries. So I will open this and I will share to show. This is a web that will be opened when you use the link, and you can see how it is divided in Europe, how the countries and regions participate. So in some countries, as for example Germany, you can see in the states of Federal Republic Germany, they have own strategies. Similar in Belgium or in Czech Republic, there are self-governing regions that have own strategies. Some countries like Slovakia, we have officially only strategy for Bratislava and then strategy that is valid for Slovakia. Yes, you can see that here we have a lot of links directly to basic information. Now I show you some list that is connected to our project. As you know, we have 13 participants from 9 countries. So information for students and maybe for teachers. In Spain, Valencia region has own smart specialization strategy. So this is region where Polytechnic University of Valencia is located. Then we have one partner from France, IMT Atlantic. I hope I found it correctly. This region is in Brittany, in France. Then we have Finland. Sorry, I have. Can you hear this music? But
Yes.
It was not started by me.
It's done.
Okay, now it's switched off. Sorry for this. I will continue. So Brittany region has own smart specialization strategy. We have 2 participants from Finland, Seinäjoki University of Applied Science from southern Ostrobothnia, and Jyväskylä, University of Jyväskylä from central Finland. So you can find own separate smart strategies for these regions. As I said, Slovakia and University of Žilina, we are in northwest Slovakia, and no independent or separate strategy was published until now. From Hungary, we have 2 participants. Széchenyi István University from Győr. Győr is located in West Transdanubia region, and the second university, Debrecen, University of Debrecen. This university, this partner is located in North Great Plain in Hungary. Both regions, they have own strategies. In Croatia, we have 2 partners, one from Zagreb and one from Osijek, but Croatia, as I found, Croatia has only one smart specialization strategy document for whole country. In Romania, you can find several strategies for different regions, and participant The University of Oradea is located in region northwest, so they have this region has own strategy document. From Bulgaria, we have one participant, Technical University of Sofia, and Sofia City has own strategy document. And from Germany, it is difficult to say correctly the participant. I know that institute that is a partner of the project is not located in Saxony, but I used Saxony as an example because we have students from University of Applied Science from Leipzig. So during this online workshop or later, students, please visit links in this presentation. I will upload this presentation tomorrow or maybe today evening, and you will be able to use these links. And what can you find, for example, there? I tried to show some examples of priorities for regions or countries that I mentioned in slide before. So Valencia region, you can see one of priorities is ICT and automotive. Brittany region, France, technologies for the digital society. Now, two regions from Finland. Southern Ostrobotnia, there is no priority directly connected to ICT, but you probably know we had and we have an entrepreneurial study oriented to food technology and agricultural innovations in our virtual mobility. Jyväskylä is located in central Finland, and this region of Finland has as one priority the digital economy. Very interesting, interdisciplinary. Slovakia, one of our priorities is digital and creative industry. In Hungary, one very important priority is ICT and information services. In Croatia, for example, you can find the security as a priority, including cybersecurity. Romania, ICT. Bulgaria, informatics and ICT. And Saxony, ICT and digital communication. So you can see a lot of regions and countries from which we have participants in our project. They have one of main priority that they defined ICT and information services or digital communication as one of the main priorities in the smart strategy specializations. So I think our project is very good linked with these strategy documents, and you can see that your startups and your business plans, they are really linked to fields that are important for your country and for your region. So this is all from me. Thank you for your attention, and now feel free. I am opening a discussion to the first presentation of Robert or to my presentation.